Where'd you go? Did you check out when you got knocked out? I don't know. I don't understand. Today I want to talk about a movie that I just recently watched. I know it came out in 2018. I know this, but I just watched it here in 2020. If you are wanting to see what I thought about the movie Primal Rage, The Legend of Konga, then continue watching. Because, whoa, you guys. This was a complete fluke, me watching it. I literally woke up, turned the TV on, and I hadn't started flipping through the channels yet, and this movie was on. And it had already been playing for about 20 minutes or so. Usually, I'm the type of person, if a movie's been on for a good little bit, I'm like, I'm out. I've missed too much. I don't know what's going on. I'd rather know what's happening from the beginning. But something just drew me into this movie, and I was like, let's continue watching. And then as I started watching, I was like, what the heck is going on here? So finally curiosity killed the cat, and I hit the info button and read the description, and I was like, oh, horror. Cool. That's how we're going to start the morning. All right. So this movie is about a man that has been in prison for a year. He is just newly released. His wife comes to pick him up. As they are returning home, discussing how they're going to continue their life, you know, post-prison and everything, they get in an argument. Something transpires that makes them go into the forest. And as they are in the forest, they re-meet with a group of locals that they encountered earlier. And slowly, one by one, they are being picked off by an unseen presence. Now, this movie is rated R for strong horror, violence, and gore, language, and brief sexuality. Now, above everything else, this movie definitely got its R rating based on the gore and the violence. Yes, indeed. Now, if you are familiar with The Predator, you're going to enjoy this movie. If you like The Predator, you're going to like this movie. It is very reminiscent of The Predator. It's like The Predator and King Kong came together and had a baby, and it birthed this movie. The King Kong aspect is because, of course, the wife in the movie, the creature is obsessed with her and wants her type of thing. So that's the King Kong aspect. Everything else is pretty on par for like The Predator. Of course, you know, the plot is different. It's the Native American folklore. This creature is called Oma. We would identify it as Bigfoot, if you will. But it does have a name. It's called Oma in the storyline. And you do get a little backstory about the creature, how it became and all that. So we do have a plot line. It does go somewhere. It does have a resolution. So it is a solid storyline. The reason I would give it like 3 out of 5 stars is because of the acting. This is a lesser known bunch of actors. It's not like, you know, your A-listers out here. It's not a B-rated movie because the effects and the gore, like I said, I would definitely compare it to something like the Predator movies. Most definitely. So it's not a bad movie. It's visually stimulating. It does have a good plot line. It's just sometimes the acting falls a little flat. The husband and wife, I feel their dynamic. I can see their struggle at the beginning. It's believable to me. The locals being, you know, crazy locals going in the woods trying to hunt this creature, and, you know, they've got little vulgar gestures and stuff here and there. You know, all that was believable. The thing that was unbelievable to me is after you've seen this creature, it's done took out who knows how many people at this point. You've literally seen with your eyes it step on somebody's head, it do all the other stuff it does. You've seen this, and then in the middle, something happens to the guy, and you get taken somewhere, and that, you have no questions about that. You have no response. You're just like, thanks for helping me. You know, you got no visible reaction to that. And then when the Native American sheriff comes back and he's telling you got to go out and kill the creature because it kidnapped your wife, you're not There's no hesitation. There's Bigfoot don't exist. Who are you kidding? Even though, I mean, I know you've seen it out in the woods, obviously. But, you know, there's no panic. There's no... It's really flat. And he's just like, I got an arrow. Let's go kill the thing. What do I do when we get out here? You're going to save your wife and you're going to get out of here. Okay. I mean... I don't know. It kind of, I don't know what happened. I don't know. But the wife, the girl, her name in the movie is Ashley. She did fantastic. You know, the screaming, the yelling, all of it. It felt real. But it was just the guy, the Max. I don't know what happened to the husband. He was doing good. I mean, he was never elevated to the next notch, if you would. He was okay. He was believable, but then he just fell off the wagon about midway through, and I was just, where'd you go? Did you check out when you got knocked out? I don't know. I don't understand. But the gore, the horror, I am gonna get that gore system coming for you guys. But in terms of the gore, again, I keep talking about the Predator, but if you're familiar with that, you are going to be familiar with the type of gore. Another movie I can reference, Brightburn. If you saw the movie, you know the scene where he finds the uncle in the truck and what he does to the uncle. There's a scene like that in this movie. That's the most... No. I was about to say that's the most graphic scene, but nope. At the beginning, when we first see the creature and he makes his first initial 2 kills, that second one, it gets graphic. It gets graphic, but it's that graphic where they're doing it and it's almost too much and then they cut away, but then they come back and then they cut away and then they come back and you're like, stop. I can't take it. But it looks real. Visually, it's good effects. It is good, okay? And then later, when I'm talking about the similar Brightburn scene, the whole time I'm sitting there watching that, and I appreciate how they done that. Normally, there's another movie where I'm making the motion. You can use your imagination there where they're doing that to the person. There's another movie where they do that, and it's just so easy how they rip it apart. And I'm like, no, it wouldn't be that easy. I don't care how strong you are. It wouldn't be that easy. I can't recall the movie right now. There's another movie that something like that happens. Maybe it's The Predator. Let me know down in the comment. I know there's probably multiple movies where that's happened, but there is one I'm thinking of in particular, and it was just so effortlessly. And I'm like, that wouldn't happen. And when they done it in this movie, I was like, okay, he is a supernatural being type of thing. He's strong and, you know, he's got force. And he is having problems doing that action. And I was like, I appreciate you showing the struggle. Like, it's graphic and I'm ready for you to get past it, but I appreciate you showing the struggle of that action. Gosh, I cannot remember that movie. I'm going to remember as I'm editing. Maybe I'll put it in. If I don't, I won't put it in. And you guys can let me know. But anyway, yeah, it is definitely graphic. If you do not like some gore and violence, or I don't know why you're watching this to start with. The sexual stuff that I was talking about is at the very beginning. It's one scene. You don't even see anything. It's just, you know, the action of it. You're not getting any visuals of anything. You never see any nudity. Except, you know, like maybe the side of a butt or something, but no nudity. And the ending. Now we're far enough in here. You've more than likely seen the movie. I got a question. At the end, when she's in the cave, when she has been kidnapped, is it being insinuated that he raped her or not? Because, you know, or is he just sniffing her? That was very unclear. And that was the only time that I would say maybe her Ashley, you know, the character of Ashley, maybe her reaction wasn't appropriate. It's very difficult. Not that I want to see that or any of that, but it's hard to determine because, you know, he turns her around, rips her shirt, but she's not like bawling and crying. She's just like, you know, terrified that he's behind her type of thing. But are they implying that or not? I don't know. You let me know how you interpreted that scene. I think not, based on her reaction, but I could be wrong. Maybe that's what they wanted, is us to question whether or not that happened or not. I don't know. What would they do with that? I don't know. But there's a potential there is what I'm saying. Let's see. Yeah, that's all I got for this movie is just the gore, the effects. I was thoroughly impressed. I was not expecting that because, like I said, these are lesser known actors. Not saying they're not, you know, famous in their own respect, but they're not, you know, your A-listers out there. And again, while the acting was a little it didn't kill the movie. There's been other movies I've watched where the acting was just so awful that you can't finish the movie because it's like, just stop. Just stop. But this one, no. It's good. It is solid. I mean, definitely 3 out of 5. And definitely, if you like the Predator movies, definitely give this one a shot because it is very reminiscent. The big difference is, you know, this one is based with Native American lore, whereas, you know, obviously the Predator is an alien. But leave your comments about this movie down in the comments section down below. Give this video a like if you like it. And subscribe to see more videos in the future. Till next time, I am Stacy. Thanks for watching. Bye.